right, hello everybody. Jay and Manion here for the IFBB Professional League interview series powered by NPC News Online. And I am here with the one and the only Frida Paulsen. How are you, Frida?
Hello, I am great. I'm doing just fine. It's getting sunnier in Vegas, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, but I know we
Good.
saw each other real quick at the NPC USA Championships last year.
Oh yeah, right before Christmas, right?
Yes.
December.
Yeah, the week before, like just a couple of days before the Olympia.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. It was like a week, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
A week in Arizona, right?
Yes.
They moved to Arizona.
Yep.
Back to Arizona. Yep. It was a
Yep.
good show.
It was a good show.
It was a really good show.
You know, so I want people to know we have a bit of a background, fun background. We did
Great one.
we did one of the very first Miami photo shoots in 2017.
Yep.
It seems like so long ago, doesn't it?
It seems like forever ago. It's kind of long ago. It's like 3-4 years.
Yeah, we did that one in South Beach, in Nikki Beach, and realized that going to the public beach, even on a weekday, was probably not the best idea.
I mean, we had fun.
We got it done. We got it done. We had fun. We absolutely had fun.
Yep. I mean, it's hard when it's
a lot of good laughs.
I think
That's
Ashley
for sure.
was there as well. What was that?
Yeah. I said we had a lot of good laughs.
Oh yeah, always. I mean, come on. Always. And Ashley was there, so it was a good time. It was a real good time.
Yes. And then we followed that up with the photo shoot in Hawaii and photo shoot here in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
So, and that's the last photo shoot we've done.
Yeah, and it's been so long, but it feels like yesterday, but
I know.
Time flies. It's been a couple of shows in between that I've seen your face.
Yeah, a few here and there.
A few here and there.
So you came up to me at the USA and you told me what everybody kind of already knew, that you were switching divisions.
Yep.
So I want this to be the official that I am doing this. This is why I'm doing it and everything. So you didn't compete at all in 2020, correct?
No. So the plan was to compete in 2020, but actually I took pretty much a year off before that, right? And I have a really easy time putting on muscle, and it's hard for me to staying that small. Okay, so having a little bit of time off, a little bit more food than I maybe should have, and a little bit more working out than I should have.
Right.
It was really hard for me to get down when I started prep and like get to that petite look again. So I was struggling really hard last year, and then with COVID and everything, didn't make it easier, no gyms, this and that. And I've been playing with it. I know you and I were talking about wellness when they first started talking about it here. And we both were like, no, it's just bikini girls that are not in shape. I was
That's
like,
what everybody thought. I admit it. I thought that too. I mean,
oh, me too, 100%. And I was like, no, I never want to look like that. No, I don't want to do that. And then when I started seeing it like at the LA Fit Expo and the show started like, happening. And I was like, damn.
Yes.
That's legit. Like they look really good. And I was like, this is so exciting because my body and my structure are more built like that. I have a bigger lower body from playing soccer and genetics and just, everything. So I started playing with the thought of switching, but I know I talked to Adam about this, and it was like I was feeling like I was kind of giving up on bikini, and I didn't want to feel like that because I do love bikini. Like I love the look, I love all the girls that I'm competing with, and the whole thing. So I was feeling like I was giving up a little bit, but it took me half a year or even more than that, talking to your friends, talking to you, talking to my coach, like, okay, what am I going to do? Where am I going? And then finally, and it was pretty right before I met you in December that I made a decision to really go for it. So in December, I started working for it.
Well, and there were so many other people talking about it too, because knowing that you hadn't been on stage for a while, knowing that you have that athletic background, knowing you have that soccer background, which is a lot of the women that are in this division. And we're talking not even just the women here in the United States, but, from all over the world. Most athletes, I will easily say, 100% of every wellness, especially ones that are pro right now, were athletes in pretty much their entire lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then,
you kind of have to have that background because it's a lot of muscle.
Yes.
It's a lot of muscle, and it's still feminine, and it's not so upper body dominant. It's very lower body dominant. So having that, playing sports, whatever sport it is, really, you use your legs a lot, and you're not working out to build muscle. You're working out to exceeding whatever you're doing. So you're not really thinking about getting the balance upper lower body kind of thing. So yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was the very last contest that you did?
The Arnold's.
In what year?
18.
18.
No, 19. Sorry,
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're literally we're 2 years on right now.
I feel like a rookie again.
You are in a sense.
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely.
You know, but what was kind of funny was I know you had told me about that at the USA, but like I said, so many people were talking about it. It kind of was like the worst kept secret, honestly.
I know. Everyone's like, "Oh, are you doing well?" So I was like, "No, I'm not even gonna answer that because I can't lie." Y'all already know.
Yeah. Then you put the picture up, and then the picture went up on the IFBB Pro League Wellness Instagram page.
Yeah.
Somebody outed you. Who would do that?
Who was that? What a traitor.
I don't know why they would do that to you. I mean,
right. I don't get it. I appreciate it.
It got a listen. That post had a lot of replies. You saw that, right? It just went like that.
Yeah, I can tell. I've been getting DMs. I've been getting comments on my pictures. Are you going wellness? You do grading wellness, yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, I don't know when to announce it because yes, people know, like, look at me. I don't look like a bikini anymore. Like I would have a shit ton of weeks of prep to get on a bikini stage ever again. It would not be fun.
No. No. And I know you put something up on your Instagram earlier this week, but let's just make this totally official that Frida Paulsen is going to be IFBB Pro League Wellness.
Yes, officially. Okay. No more. It's no going back after this. I feel like
this is it.
It's like one shot. Like go for it 100%. If you don't succeed, then sorry, you're gone. But yeah, I'm definitely 100% going to wellness.
Well, and watching your progress pics, I mean, you've come along really quick.
You know? I mean, I haven't worked out legs in 5 years, man.
Look what happened. I mean, in all seriousness, training for wellness, how long has it been?
Since December.
What's that?
Since December.
Okay, that's not long at all. That's 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
Right? And your lower body, because like you said, you hadn't done anything where you're all of a sudden your lower body just went
poof.
Yes.
It just blew up from one day to another, pretty much. That's what it feels like. But yeah, I did from my bikini training and everything. I did like maybe one glute day a week, a little pump kind of thing. And that was it. And a shit ton of running. I could start competing in running. I was great at running.
Right.
And that was like the majority I was doing. And then some upper body workouts, of course.
Right.
But the focus was to lean out and like burn muscle, really. So I changed that to 3 times a week, like real hardcore, big movements, going from high reps to low reps to, you know, changing it up, having fun, and just loving it every day. So my body responded very well. I will say that. I think I've gained like 3-4 inches around my legs and 2-3 inches around my glutes in 3 months. So
okay, so that leads to the next very important question. How are your pants fitting?
I had to buy new ones. I went shopping. This is a funny story. I went shopping with Luke, my man, in the beginning of December, or end of November, I think. And I was like, oh, I need new jeans. And he's like, well, maybe you should wait a little bit. I was like, no, it'd be fine. I haven't used them once. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
But leggings work great. It's always going to work great.
Right. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
Yes, that happened.
And again,
Definitely.
There's no going back.
There's just no going back. But I'm loving it, and I am so happy.
Maybe you can do like an online giveaway or something with us.
I mean, I've always had like those, like from small to medium, because that was like my or extra small, medium, actually, that was like a few weeks from show, on
Right.
prep, and off season. So I have my off season clothes now. That's fine. And I had to shop a little bit new, but I'm not complaining about that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So now the next big question. Everybody has been, I've had a bunch of people asking me if I knew, because they know that I know you, but this is actually the first time we've talking about it. So you have an idea when your pro debut is going to be. Of course, everybody I know is pushing for you to do Pittsburgh because it is the first contest out there for this year. And is that a possibility?
It's not impossible, I would say. It's something that I would love to do. Like, that's the goal. Obviously, if I can get in a good enough shape, I'm not too worried about getting lean enough, but I am a little worried about being big enough. Because I mean, you know better than anyone. We don't really know what's going on. Like, we don't really know how we all gonna look up there and compare to each other. And it's easy looking good by yourself, and then you stand next to someone and you look completely different.
Yeah.
So it's hard prepping because all my prep spin, get as small as you can, be as flat as you can, don't come in full at all, like just deplete yourself completely. And this time around is going to be way different. It's going to be still shredded, yes, so it's not any softer in any kind of way, but I'm going to have to be really full and eat myself into peak weight and through peak weight, which is going to be very interesting. So I have really no idea how my body's going to react, no idea how I'm going to look. So it's a gamble, but it's fun. I just want to make sure that I don't look too small. Like, I'm okay with going up there and having a learning progress and be like, okay, I need to work on this and I need to work on this. Like we said, I've only worked for this for 3 months. So I'm totally fine with that. I'm not expecting to go up and just, sweep the floor and win everything. Even though that's obviously the goal. I'm always going to go for the win. But it's fun to be in this sport and industry in the beginning so that you have a chance to be able to shape it with everyone, because it is so new. There is no standard. No one really knows exactly how we want it. We can say now and be like, oh, this girl looks great. That's what we want. And then on stage, it's just different,
Right. So. Yeah, well, I mean, my opinion, this is my opinion. I'm just going to throw it out at you. And I know I would give this disclaimer, because even though I know that it's my father's contest, the one thing that's different about the IFBB Pittsburgh Pro is that every single judge on that panel judges the Olympia and the Arnold. Okay. Yep. And you're going to have Sandy sitting there. You're going to have Steve Weinberger. You're going to have my son Tyler. You're going to have Tamer El-Gindi. You're going to have Bill Sibilia. Probably be 2 others. It'll probably be like normal 7 judges. But everybody is a judge at the highest level. So, like you said, I think the tone for wellness is going to be set at Pittsburgh and the New York Pro, because they are back-to-back weeks apart. Listen, here's what I'm going to throw out to you. I think that if you came to Pittsburgh and you think that you could do it, I'm sure we could get you a contract on the spot on Friday's athletes check-ins, and you could go on stage.
Okay, I like that. I like that. That's the deal. I'm so in for that. I am gonna get.
Bring your suits. Bring your heels.
I'll be prepared.
Potentially, because here's the other thing I want to throw at you. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So what happens? You come to Pittsburgh. You want to see what's going on. Now you're sitting out there because we're gonna have a limited amount of tickets. But you're gonna be sitting out there and you're gonna be looking up on stage and going, "Damn it, I could have been up there. I look like that right now." How mad would you be?
I've done that so many times, man. So many times, yes. But yeah, I like that offer. I'm so down for that, because I did start prep a couple of weeks ago. There's only a couple of shows in the US before the cutoff for Olympia. So
there's 10 contests. There's 10 contests.
Right.
But but in the US, I mean, I think because there's Colombia and something else. I think there's 8 in the US.
Yeah, something like that. So it's a good amount of shows.
Puerto Rico, you have Colombia, and I think you have Brazil, so maybe only 7 in the United States. So
it's somewhere in between 5 and 7, something like
it's like
that.
7
I know
because
they have
I know from
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh to the cutoff, there's 10 contests, 10 wellness,
Okay.
unless somebody else adds one. But yeah,
Okay.
I know with the Puerto Rico is going to be in Bahamas, and we have the one that's in Colombia, and I think that they have one in Brazil too. So
yeah,
in the continental United States, there should be 7 of them.
Something like that. Yeah. So it's a good amount of shows, but I'm so used to bikini. There's a show every weekend. So whenever you're ready, you can go, kind of thing.
My opinion is I see after the cutoff date that there's a big amount of pro wellness contests. I think that, and I understand this, the promoters are kind of taking a sit back on this also with the pros to see what happens,
Yeah.
But listen, I'm going to give you one tip. So did you get your IFBB Pro card yet?
No.
Okay. So tomorrow,
I'll do that today.
you should apply for that.
I'll do that today. I promise. You have my word.
That way, that's one thing out of the way.
Check. Yes.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna write it down here, and I'm gonna do that. No, but honestly, I was saying that to Adam yesterday that I'm gonna do that. So it's on there. It's coming.
Yeah.
I haven't had one in so long.
So
I forgot.
Here's what I would say. Now, the Thursday before the Pittsburgh, we always open up the MPC photo gym for like 6 hours or so, and we have people come in and out. I would say if you can get here to be there on Thursday, come to the gym and let some people take a look at you and give you an assessment.
Yep.
Okay.
That would be great.
Because guess what? 3 blocks down the street is the IFBB Pro League office. And I'm pretty sure that if people say, yeah, go ahead and do it, I can have Cassie walk herself right on down and hand you a contract.
That sounds like a plan, man. I'm down for that.
Okay. Everybody in the world's listening to this now. So you just totally.
Everyone knows. Yep. So if I come there and you be like, yeah, you know what, you should wait, then you all know I didn't do my work right.
So, and listen, if people say, no, you need to wait, then you can just hang out and have some laughs.
Of course. I mean, I was planning on going anyways.
Yes.
PJ's going to be there with Blackstone and everything. So I'm definitely going to be there.
Right. Yeah. But again.
Oh, PJ. Speaking of PJ. Oh my God, that fool is funny. So he obviously loves that I'm going to wellness. He loves wellness. So everyone who knows PJ knows that he loves wellness.
Wait. PJ loves wellness? Really?
Oh, no. Is that you? Oh, I'm sorry. You know PJ? Yeah, he just thought,
isn't it ironic that Blackstone Labs is the platinum sponsor for the Pro Wellness division?
I heard just the other day. He just told me the other day. I was like, oh, why didn't you say so? He's like, you need to be there. I was like, okay. Yep.
Yeah, well, I knew he was happy. So.
Oh, he's happy. He loves. Yeah, he's like, I lost all my bikini girls. Everyone is going to wellness, but what the hell? I love wellness.
Well, listen,
but
it's ironic.
He wants to. What was that?
Ironically, when we were in the Amateur Olympia in Colombia, and he had his Blackstone Labs booth there.
Okay.
He had so many of the South American wellness competitors at the time there. I literally went over there and they were literally all talking to me back then saying, please have your dad bring pro wellness, bring wellness to IFBB Pro League, to MPC Worldwide. And I was telling everybody, I'm like, and that's the first time I actually saw wellness to realize that they weren't out of shape bikini competitors. And everybody at that lab, I don't think there was one bikini competitor there. They were all wellness at the Blackstone Labs booth.
We love us some muscles over here. Yep, we love it. And now it's like, he's like, okay, how big can you get? We still want to like stay in shape, you know. He's like, so when you hit, this is the funny part. He is so funny. He's like, when you hit 40 inches around your glutes, I'll give you $1,000. And today he sent me a picture. He got one of those big checks, you know, that you get like at the Olympia. It's like huge. And he's like, oh, this is ready for you whenever you hit 40. I was like, all right, no pressure or anything.
Oh, no, not at all. So you're not you're not getting any pressure from me. I mean, it's an easy day for you.
I mean, no, not for anyone. No, but honestly, I don't feel the pressure like I have in bikini, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
because it's so new and it's like, okay, all I can do is my best, right? There's like
I think it's
nothing to
because
compare with.
you did so well in bikini for so many years, and there was an expectation on you. Right now, there are no expectations.
Yeah.
But that's not
Exactly.
to say that 4 months from now that'll be true.
So enjoy it while you can. That's what you're trying to
Yes.
say.
Yes. Or it could be less than
Fair
2 months
enough.
because of in Pittsburgh. You know,
Fair enough.
once you hit that Pittsburgh stage, and that's how I'm phrasing this, and you come off the stage after the contest, then everyone's going to have expectations.
Yep, then it's screwed. But that'll be good. It's a good push though, having that little extra expectation or pressure from the outside world. It gives you an extra push in the right direction for sure.
Yeah. I mean, but in all seriousness, I think, and I've said this to all of the pro wellness competitors that I know are coming in to compete in the contest and everything, that whether you're first or wherever you place afterwards, from the first, even the first place winner, you're going to need to get critiques from those judges, because those judges are now going to be judging you down the road in the second week of October at the Olympia.
Yep.
At other contests too. You know.
Absolutely.
But I really,
absolutely,
yeah, I do think that Pittsburgh and the New York Pro are going to be. That's going to set the tone. Everybody's going to know what IFBB Pro League Wellness is about, and I like the fact that we have almost every wellness competitor that won their overall in the NPC last year. In this contest.
That's cool. I didn't know that. How many girls are signed up for the Pittsburgh Pro now?
Right now, I verbally have 17 committed.
Damn. That's a lot though.
My goal is to have 20. I said I wanted this to be the pre-Olympia Olympia.
I mean, it pretty much will be, except from a couple of Brazilians, right?
Right.
Because I don't know, they just went into lockdown again.
There are competitors coming from South America. There is a
that's cool.
from Brazil.
I know one, and she is hella beautiful. So it will be tough competition for sure. I mean, she's done wellness for years and years and years in different federations. So, I mean, they've been working for it for a while. But again, different federation, different thing. So we'll see how it goes.
She's pretty much established herself. I mean, if everybody's wondering, we're talking about Angela Borges. So it's no secret.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I
was just assuming that everyone knew.
No, well, just in case they didn't. So let me ask you, how tall are you?
5'6".
Okay. Because Angela's on the taller end too.
What is she, 5'7"-ish?
Probably. So I mean, good standing next to her on stage.
Yeah, we'll be two blondes, and her quads are like 4 quads in 1 quad. So it will be fun.
You know what I like about the pro wellness competitors right now, which has been really fun speaking to them, is unlike the pro bikini competitors, these women are like, yeah, I want my call out to be next to this one. I want my call out next to this one. I need to be compared to this one. I plan on winning. I mean, I would say 95% of those 17 have all told me that they're going to be not only the very first Pittsburgh Pro Wellness champion, they're also going to be the very first Wellness Olympia champion. And you know what?
Ooh.
That's a great mindset.
That is, yes, that's some confidence. I need a little bit more of that.
Yeah. I mean, not bikini, but everyone in bikinis all lovey-dovey and we all like.
I think I'm still stuck in that lovey-dovey little friendship group a little bit. But maybe I'll get a little bit more hardcore when it comes down to it. But honestly, with that, like, I'm expecting to be the winner. I'm never gonna look at it like that. I'm always gonna go for the win and do my best to win. But in all the shows I've done, like, I won 1 pro show. Like, that's not a lot. But in all the other shows that I've placed top 3 or whatever, even lower, top 5, I think I've been top 6 in all my shows except Olympia and the Arnold's. But you learn so much. You learn so much more from the shows you don't win than compared to the show that you win. That it was great winning. I had a blast. It was like, on my resume, that's great. but comparing that show to any other show, I've learned so much more than any other show. So yes, winning is great, absolutely. But if you're working on, getting better and moving up and all of that, don't take the loss like a loss.
Right.
That makes sense. Yep. Actually, like you learn so much from it. So I'm not going okay. Let's talk about like me doing Pittsburgh right now. If I'm going there, I'm not going expecting to be in the top or anything, but I'm going full force, like working for it, trying to win, and hopefully get some really good feedback wherever I place, to like continue doing the rest of the shows for the season, get some practice, hopefully stand on the Olympia stage. I am so thankful that you guys did the top 2 for this year's wellness, because it gives us a lot more chance to get out there. And I think we're all want to be at
the theory behind all that was the fact of there only being 10 contests, and you potentially could have the same person winning 1, 2, or 3 or more of them.
Right.
And then with the point system, so I said after last year, we kind of just threw the rules out and reinvented everything for 2020. Yeah. First year, I mean, why not for wellness? It's not like where you have, 40 pro bikini contests to go to.
Exactly.
I mean, even if there's more figure, I mean, to go to. So I just thought that was good, because then you'll have the people in the point system as well. But
exactly, and it's like 3 girls from the points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will be 20, 25 girls on stage. Well, 20-ish then.
Yeah.
Depending on if
that's hopefully. That would be hopefully.
Yeah.
And and I do think at that point it will be the best of the best, because here's the other thing to remember too. In this time span of the end of the qualifications for the Olympia, you have the women from the Junior USA, the top 2 in the overall comparison get to turn pro. You'll have the 4 class winners from the Junior Nationals. You will have the top 2 in the 4 classes at the Universe. So that's 8 more. Okay. So, and then the USA, you will have the top 2 in those 4. So that's another 8. And I don't think that the North American, the way it falls, I don't think there's another contest anyone can do. But just do math on how many of those women, and as well as I do, they're going to come out, especially those ones even at the USA, and they're going to look for that first show, which will be Tampa the following week.
Yep.
And they're going to jump in because
and they're going to look bomb.
I mean,
it takes a really good physique to win the national, whatever national show it is. It takes a really good physique, and that physique is going to be fresh for the judges. She's going to be in her role. She's probably done a couple of shows before. She's like, comfortable. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be interesting for sure. Yeah. Fuck, I don't want those. Can we keep those off?
So we'll call that the Frida roll. Frida's going to let you know if you can compete.
Right. I was like, approved. No, not you. Those claws are too good. Step in line.
It's for 2021 only.
Yes, great. Exactly. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, it'll be, the wellness category is definitely growing. Yeah. And I can just see from the more podcasts coming out, the more people are talking about it, sharing it on social media, the more girls are getting interested, like opening their eyes for wellness instead of bikini. I have so many clients that have been going like into just last couple of weeks. I've been like, okay, maybe I'm better suited for wellness, and maybe it's okay to take a year off, focus on building some muscle and like enjoying what I'm doing, and just go for it.
I have a bet with a few people, and you tell me if you think I'm going to win this bet.
All right.
My bet is that by 2024, wellness will be the most dominant women's division in the NPC Worldwide, and IFBB Professional League.
I agree with you. I 100% think that you will win that.
Thank you.
Yes, no doubt. No doubt. It's such an impressive category. I feel like when I look at it, I'm like, these women put in some work. I mean, they work out really hard and they stay feminine. They're beautiful. They have a good flow. They have that presentation as bikini do on stage. So it's very appealing to the eye. It's very glamorous. And it's very, you know, a lot of muscle.
Yeah.
There's a lot of booty.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard me say, I've told everybody that US championships that we were both at, more wellness competitors than figure competitors.
Oh yeah, really?
Yes. That's the first time that wellness overtook, I mean, like figure. Okay.
Right. And that's just in the first year.
There, you saw it. And more wellness. I think there was like, I think that Tarek O'Gini told me there was like 15 more, but even if there was 2 more, the fact that they
it's more
bigger in a pandemic year, a half a year schedule that was jammed in together.
Yep. In a first year of the category with the category that needs a lot of work. So these are girls that have been like sitting, waiting on it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, okay, bikini might not be for me, but figure is not for me. And then this is perfect.
Yeah.
You know? And I've seen a lot of girls moving from different federation, from the WBFF to this and from other, you know, federation categories, fitting this one a lot better.
Right. So, yeah. Well, you know, as I keep saying, I said that the takeover has begun.
Definitely.
Takeover. Yep.
And I'm looking forward to it. It'll be hell of a ride, but I'm just so happy to be in it. I'm so happy that I made the decision now. I mean, I wish I would have a year earlier, to be honest, but I'm so happy I did it now and not in a year, because now I get the opportunity to be in the first couple of shows of ever, hopefully be on the first Olympia stage for wellness. Like that itself is just such, you know, a great feeling and fun to be a part of something new and like shape it into what it could be.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and you know, like I said, I think it was kind of the worst kept secret that you were thinking to move up, seeing your progress pics and everything. But I think for you, I really absolutely think it's the best decision.
Yeah.
I
think so too.
I don't think you could ever slide back into bikini.
I think that's, we move forward.
You pretty much have to stop eating for a month.
I would have to starve myself. I mean, I already starved myself in my past preps. And I would have to starve myself and I have to do even more cardio probably. And I don't even know what to do to get my muscles down to that. And it's like, I was talking to Adam on their podcast the other day about just structure wise, like my joints are built very big and that's nothing I can change. That's just how I'm built. Right. And when it comes to that level in bikini, I felt like I reached the limit because I couldn't really do anything with my physique without getting too muscular. And I mean, if I put on more muscle, I would look great by myself. And that's, again, same thing. But standing next to Isa or Janet or Ashley and all of the top girls, they have so small joints and they're built so petite, and I'm not built petite. So I will look kind of straight up and down and just big next to them. Either I'm like too muscular or I just look straight up and down with no curves. So I feel like I reached the top of where I could go with the structure and genetics I have.
Right. Well, and as I tell everybody, that very first line of the rules says that it is an athletic physique. You know, and people like you and a lot of the other women that have played sports their entire lives.
Yep.
I mean, it's just where you would go. I mean, I don't know there's other way to do it. And
exactly.
Now I'm assuming that you've had a lot of encouragement from your former bikini competitors, but how have the new wellness competitors been receptive to you?
I mean, I've always followed actually a bunch of the Brazilians just because I adore their physiques and it's just I just think they look incredible. And I've never been a pro at Portuguese ever. But and most of them don't really speak English, right? So I've been like social media friends with a couple of them, but you know, very little. And then my man Luke, he's from Brazil, so he's my translator.
So you have a human Google translator.
Yes, it's great. So next time I'll bring him instead of we can talk into that Google thing. I'll just bring him.
Perfect.
Great, right? Yeah. So no, but honestly, I don't know anyone like great, who's in the so-called top or whatever, the names that you know of in pro bikini, pro wellness. But I'm friendly with them on social media, but I don't know them like I know my bikini girls. You know, my
So it's
bikini girls.
basically like you moved to a new school district.
A little bit like that, yeah. It's just like
Yeah.
I'm a new kid on the block, but slowly but surely, you know, sliding in there.
Right.
But no, honestly, they all seem very sweet. Most of them, I mean, all that I know of seem very genuine and very positive. And I've gotten some comments and some DMs and stuff from fellow, you know, wellness pros that.
Well, I know a lot of them have, you know, like DM me or the text or WhatsApp or whatever. And they're all, and a lot of them, especially after that post on the IFBB Pro League Wellness Instagram page, wanted, you know, thought that it'd be great that you're coming over. Do I know it for sure? So that's why I really wanted to do this, so that, you know, it's official. This is it. This is the official. And
there's not just gossip anymore. It's actually, it's on paper. We got it.
This is it. There's no going back.
Nope.
So then that leads me to, we got to figure out when we're going to do our first wellness photo shoot.
Ooh, I mean, we could do one in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we could. You know, we need to talk about that after.
We need to talk about that. Yes, we'll make a plan.
Yeah,
we'll make a plan for sure.
I think that would be good. So yeah, because like now as we're talking about, I mean, it's been almost 2 years since we've done any photo shoots. So
yes, it's insane. It's been 2 years since I was on stage.
Right.
I'm gonna be so nervous.
Oh, that part. Trust me, I guarantee you that part will come back to you easy.
It will. You take that first step on stage, and then I'm in my bubble anyways. I don't know, it's in front of me, next to me, you know, anywhere. I'm just, you know, in here.
Yeah.
So I miss that. I really do miss that. It'll be fun. All the backstage, all the, you know, the peeking, the seeing the physique change every week, all of it. I'm all here for it. Finally.
Yes. All right. So we've established that we're going to see you on Thursday. That's April 29th, because the conference is Friday, April 30th. All the Pittsburgh is that day. You're going
Thursday, I'll be there.
You're going to bring your bikini. You're going to bring your heels. You should probably just I would just say, to be safe, book a makeup appointment, book your tanning.
I mean, if I don't compete, I can still look pretty backstage, right?
Correct.
Exactly.
But I would just, I would bank on it. But no, in all seriousness, I mean, I don't think that anyone's going to give you a bad answer, you know, but if they don't think you're ready, I'm sure you will get the truth on that. But if they think that you can get on that stage, I mean, I think giving just where you've come in 3 months, you know, in these next like 8 weeks or whatever, that what you can do is incredible, because your body is like, it's absorbing everything that you're doing.
It's just been waiting for this for so long. It's just finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I can feel it.
I just wanted to say, do you want to give anybody a shout out out there or anything?
I mean, we already talked about PJ a little bit, but definitely gonna say thank you, PJ, for everything you do for me and all of us in our team. Biggest supporter for sure. Thank you, Adam, my coach Adam, who's here in Vegas with me now, which is great. We had the CPC, we had the opening the other week. It is, you know, awesome to be able to work so close to my coach and see him every day if I want to. And then obviously my biggest supporter, my translator, Luke, who's with me, pushing me and motivating me to do this. So yeah, that's my 3 big supporter, and I'm so happy and blessed to have you all next to me.
That's great. And I'm glad we got to reconnect. I mean, like I said, it was real brief, but I'm looking forward to seeing you a lot back out on the IFBB Pro League circuit.
You will. I will say this. If I do get in shape for Pittsburgh, I will probably do every single show in the US before the Olympiad.
Okay. I like that.
Yep.
Like that. Now be careful. Mm-hmm. You just totally committed to this.
I'm so down for it. Honestly, I am. The first show will be a little bit, okay, you know, this is where I'm at. So if I go up on stage and I get the feedback, oh, yo, you need to grow, then obviously I'm not going to continue just doing shows to do shows. But if it's like, okay, you need a little bit here, a little bit there, it's something you can improve in a couple of weeks, you can see how it looks then I'm all for doing all of it. And I am going full force into standing on the Olympia stage this year.
Good. I like that. I like that.
Yep.
So, all right, well, we're going to sign off now. And I want to thank you, Frida, for coming on here and making this totally official. Like
Totally official. Thank you
totally
so much for
official.
having me.
Yeah, I'm sure that
Batman.
competitors that'll be like, yeah, we knew that already, but had to totally make it official, through NPC News Online and IFBB Pro League. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in a few weeks. I'm pretty positive I'm probably gonna be talking to you way before that, though.
I am positive you will.
Yeah. All right. So
Yes.
J.M. Manion and Frida Paulsen, we are signing off for the IFBB Professional League interview series powered by NPC News Online. And we look forward to seeing you all at the 2021 IFBB Pittsburgh Pro on April 30th. Thank you.
See you there. Thank you.